field goal percentage has increased, and you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. Chet Holmgren out there with Junior. And it's Williams in at the small forward position. And for Memphis, we've got Jaren Jackson. And it's Andrews in at the 1. Here's Andrews, coming off a solid outing against Dallas. Here's Lee. No good on the triple. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, the Grizzlies made multiple moves over the last year to free up salary, and they put it to good use this summer with extensions for Jaren Jackson Jr. and Santi Aldama, not to mention signing free agent guard Ty Jerome. Now trading away Desmond Bane hurt, but this team should continue to be a factor.
They play with swagger. Okay, Shams, thank you. Here's Lee. Following the 3 by Oklahoma City. Sinks it from distance.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Junior. Clock at 6. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach of the Grizzlies. Coach thinks that they can push Chet Holmgren out of the comfort zones, and he's okay with making him a jump shooter. He said on the perimeter, he may as well be any shooter. We can guard that. Once he's on the inside, though, the advantage is his. We have to prevent that as much as we can. Brian, back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Jackson. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. And it's Andrews missing. For Oklahoma City, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Lee, the pass to Williams. And a miss there on the triple.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Here's Andrews. Dort defending. Skinny passes to Lee. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Excellent work defensively. That's how you guard a three-point shooter of his caliber. The shots are certainly falling for him here in the early stages.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Jackson outside. Drops in the 3. And it's all not enough.
Wow, Jackson Jr. lightning quick.
And Williams has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
You have to credit the game plan going in, especially at the offensive end, where they were just so relentless.
Yeah, that kind of performance on the road really speaks to their preparation and mental fortitude.
Knocks it down from distance. Andrews has got 5 points.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And we have a second to check out who's atop the NBA, scoring-wise. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Lee. 20 feet out. Again, Oklahoma City.
And he's 5 of 7, getting into a nice rhythm offensively.
Memphis trailing here. Here's Andrews. He's got 5. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Outside, Williams. Junior up top. He's got 13. Count that one. He's got 15.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Throws it up high. And stolen by Williams. Here's Dort. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Grizzlies trail by 6. Here's Lee. He also had a big impact in that win against the Mavericks.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
The bodyguard, pass to Skinny. Here's the bodyguard. Pass to Andrews. Here's Lee, covered by Junior. 5 on the clock. Puts up a deep three. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. Here's Andrews. He's got 5. Fires from deep. And again, it's Memphis missing.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
From 9 feet out. And it's Oklahoma City scoring again. There's always going to be player movement in the offseason. I have to imagine some of those guys are still meshing with their new team grade.
Well, it depends on the player, B.A. With young guys, it can take more time to adapt. But for the veterans, they know what their game is about by this point.
Now, here's Williams. Against Sacramento, he was really on his game. And there's a 3-second violation. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You look at the Thunder, things stacking up nicely for them so far. Number 1 in their conference and looking formidable. And, of course, the Grizzlies, they're in 3rd.
You know, for Memphis, they've just been relentless coming out of the gates.
Timeout.
What I love is that everyone is focused. You couldn't have asked for a better start.
Yeah, and it's to no one's surprise. This is a well-run, well-coached organization. They have a strong culture. They're going to be outstanding.
Here's Lee, covered by Junior. Skinny passes to Lee. Oh, stolen by Junior. Dort outside. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Just 5 to shoot, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
Here's Andrews. He's got 5. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. And Dort with the bucket on the assist from Williams. Dort's got his 2nd bucket on the night. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Oklahoma City?
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
Oklahoma City leading by 10. Back to Lee. Pass to Williams. Junior outside. Now Dort. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. Here's Andrews. There's a screen. Back to Lee. Takes the 3. Memphis the rebound. And the basket by the bodyguard.
I love his tenacity. Extra possessions, second chance points. That's winning basketball.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Oklahoma City. Isaiah Hartenstein's checked in for Chet Holmgren. Mitchell comes in for Williams. And it's Caruso in for Dort. To the middle. Here's Hartenstein. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Thunder lead by 13. And here's Jerome. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Pass to Aldama. Here's Andrews. He's got 7. That shot off the mark. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Well, this September, Grizzlies legend Marc Gasol was enshrined in the Basketball Hall of Fame. A 3-time All-Star and Defensive Player of the Year, Marc was acquired in a trade for his brother, Pau Gasol, who was likewise an All-Star with the Grizzlies. Marc, a fixture on and off the court in Memphis. Brian, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Pass to SGA. Outside Mitchell. Now Junior. Shot clock at 5. Goes up on the wing. And it's Oklahoma City scoring again.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Picked by Aldama. Andrews. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. Count the basket.
Yeah, terrific work by Aldama to save that possession.
Oklahoma City leading by 15. Pass to Lee. Jacks up a 3. And Hartenstein slams it in.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
So it's Oklahoma City now. After the basket by Memphis on the other end. Again, Junior missing.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Jerome feeling it out a bit. Pass to the bodyguard. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Just 2 to shoot. The deep 3. The Thunder with the rebound. This is the first they're seeing of Memphis.
The team they beat in round 1 of the playoffs last season. Now, those guys will be looking for some serious payback.
Here's the bodyguard. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. And that's a foul called on Isaiah Hartenstein. That's his first foul of the game. A minute 6 left now in the first quarter.
Defensively, always want to keep vision on the ball. Nice job tracking and coming away with it. They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Back from downtown.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Junior outside. There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to the bodyguard. Puts up a 3. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. Oklahoma City leading by 14. To the inside. Now here is Junior. Defense right on. It's blocked. To the wing on the left. Here's Andrews. 7 points in the game. From deep. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. Back after this. Welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a very convincing performance from the Thunder so far.
They're looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
And Oklahoma City, looking at who they've got. They've got Alex Caruso. Jalen Williams is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Cason Wallace. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5 spot. Now here's Jerome. Still without a bucket. Poke loose. Stolen by Caruso. Pass to Hartenstein. Now Williams. Hartenstein a screen. Williams misses.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Down low. Oh, deflected. Here's Edey. And the dunk by Edey.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Pass to Williams. Again, the miss by Williams. Grizzlies trail by 14. Here's Spencer. Here's Lee. Check by Mitchell. Here's Lee. And you look at his 33 points a game. A terrific weapon on offense.
You have to stay up on him in that mid-range area. He's deadly for me.
Now here's Mitchell. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Here's Lee. 4 on the clock. The 3. Caruso grabs the board.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not far. Maybe time for a different approach.
Yeah, nice job by J-Dub. Just playing above the rim.
Here's Lee. The Thunder making their last shot. From deep. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds now.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
Rejected. That's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. And we have to take another look at that block.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Six on the shot clock. They set a pick. Here's Wallace. And it's Lee with the rebound.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection, despite the miss.
The way he's struggling this quarter, he's only adding to their troubles. They need his offense to come around.
Wallace, the pass to Caruso. It's picked off. And now Memphis on the break. And he jams it home with authority.
Forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. Thunder leading by 14. And here is Williams. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. Wallace misses. Memphis has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Lee's got 10.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Outside, Williams. Hartenstein a screen. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot there. It's going to go on Zach Edey.
And that's the thing about Williams. He puts pressure on the defense from every spot on the floor.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. As someone who helped make the game what it is today, what do you think of the modern NBA, Stan?
Well, look, B.A., skill level has never been higher. These players are the best that have ever played the game. We got more guys on the floor who can shoot the ball, more guys who can handle and pass. So the game is at its height. There is always going to be things that can be improved, but we've got to really appreciate what we're seeing in today's play. Well, you see why teams try to avoid fouling him. You're basically giving away points.
Here's Lee. He's got 10. 5 to shoot. And another three from Memphis.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
And Williams has got the ball here for Oklahoma City. 17 points is their biggest margin. So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard and see which teams have been the NBA's best in the rebounding department. The Thunder in second. In the third spot, the Grizzlies.
Yeah, you know, when these two teams play one another, things are going to get physical, especially when it comes to rebounding the ball.
Now here's Wallace. He's scoreless. They set the pick. There's the three. The Thunder with another miss.
Well, this period, he's been his own worst enemy, and now it's pressing.
Puts up a deep three. Lee misses.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Williams by Hartenstein. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Isaiah Hartenstein. One shot.
One shot.
Grizzlies trail by 13. Lee, the pass to Aldama. And stolen by Williams. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Well, Caruso is a very solid passer. He's able to recognize where there are gaps in the defensive coverage.
Here's Spencer. Pass to Lee. Clock at 6. Over Mitchell. And another miss by Memphis. Thunder leading by 15. On the wing, Mitchell. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Wallace outside. And here is Williams. Guarded by Aldama. With a 9-footer. And that one's long. For Memphis, they've gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. To the paint. Here's Edey. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Well, when Edey gets strong inside positioning like there, just let him go to work because he can overpower defenses.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce.
Timeout.
Can't be
Timeout.
denied. And so Tomas Isalo calls the timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Andrews. Dort defending. Pass to Lee. Shot clock at 6. Jackson on the wing. And again, it's Memphis missing.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Now Junior. Give him 23. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
Here's Andrews. He has 7. Pass to Lee. Jackson outside. That three's off the mark.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
I think many would say Jaren Jackson Jr. has an incredibly complete game, Coach.
Yeah, offense, defense, no room for complaints, B.A. Rebounding, he has the tools to dominate, but the numbers are still coming around.
And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Lee, the pass to SGA. Holmgren outside. The 3 ball. And it's Lee with the rebound. Lee's got 5 rebounds in the game. Shoots it from the high post. No good on the shot. Good work defensively by Dort. Fires the 3. They get it back. Hartenstein passes to Lee. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now it's up to 25 points now for Junior.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, arguably the most feared slasher in the game. Teammate Jalen Williams said, quote, everybody knows what he's going to do, and he's still able to get the spots on a consistent basis. SGA paused the beat before bluntly saying, I get to the rim on anybody. Guys, back to you.
A nightmare to contain. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. To snap the cold streak. The shot by the bodyguard, no good.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Dort, the pass to Lee. Back to Dort. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Here's SGA. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
Yeah, they were really able to keep their intensity high throughout the game. We never really saw them back off.
Yeah, it was an all-around excellent performance, and one I'm sure they'd like to replicate today. Nice read. Sets his teammate up. Like how they're sharing the ball.
Holmgren outside. Junior outside. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Basket counts. Hartenstein's got 13 now.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Pass to Andrews. And another three for Memphis.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Junior outside. To the inside. It's tipped. We've got 1:13 left in the first half. Here's Lee. And there's Memphis with another bucket.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
Now here is Junior. He had 31 in the win against Sacramento.
Yeah, he did a great job attacking the defense and getting to the line. That kind of aggression goes a long way.
And so it's Memphis with it, following the three by Oklahoma City. Pass to the bodyguard. Fires for three. And another three for Memphis.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Now Junior from behind the arc. And it's Lee with the rebound. Lee's got his 6th rebound on the night. And there's the drive. Here's Andrews. Dort defending. Here's Lee. There's Jackson with the three. Gets the 3-ball to go. Jackson's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Getting lots of great looks. Shooting it well. That's why they're up. Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Coach Dagnall, pretty good play from this team in the first half. What'd you like best?
Yeah, I think we've done a good job defensively. That's gotten us out on the break. We're sharing the ball. We're shooting with confidence. Taking a possession at a time. That's who we are.
Confidence is king.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
Please welcome to the court and get ready for the third half shot. They're measuring up the shot. Give it up for our contestant.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
Taking a look here at the Thunder, it's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team in the league.
Well, we knew they'd be good, but we didn't know they'd be this good. And now, guys, it's time to talk about that challenging first half for the Memphis Grizzlies.
One thing that stands out to me, guys, is the disparity in free throws. They need a new recipe for getting to the line.
Yeah, fewer jumpers, more driving to the hoop, more touches down low.
Cooking up some Shaq stew.
Stay out my kitchen, Ernie.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
Happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Grizzlies trail by 8. We've got Jaren Jackson. And it's Lee in at the small forward position. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Andrews. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
And any decent look from distance, he's taking it. He has that locked-in mentality right now.
Well, he's firing away with confidence from downtown. The defense better adjust to this, and fast.
Oh, so much size. Holmgren barely has to jump.
Here's Andrews. Pass to Lee. Puts up a 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Holmgren's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
Outside, Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Lee. Memphis with a rebound. Lee's got rebound number 7 tonight. Out left to the wing. Pass to the bodyguard. And we're just about a minute and a half in the third quarter of basketball. Lets it fly. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Now here's Williams. Here's Lee. And it goes. As the official calls the foul. Count it. And he'll shoot one more at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And something I remember from their last outing, he was excellent at the charity stripe. Shooting one.
Free throw good. Junior. Here's Andrews. 16 points for him. Jackson outside. From deep. And it's Lee with the rebound.
They've had a quiet start to this half, hitting just one of their first 4 attempts.
Williams' shot is good.
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
Pass to Jackson. Here's Lee. Oh, stolen by Junior. Oh, he packs it down right over Jaren Jackson.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
Grizzlies trail by 15. And so Tomas Isalo calls the timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Well, if you're just going to let them score inside at will, you might as well pack your bags.
Here comes your Grizzlies.
All right, let's go to the stats for a moment and show you this season's steals leaders. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Lee, the pass to Jackson. Here's Andrews. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Pass to Lee. Outside for SGA. And the assist goes to Junior. SGA's got 8 points.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Oh, stolen by Junior. Oh, he packs it down right over Jaren Jackson.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Tight defense on him. Shots blocked. Pass to Lee. Just 5 on the clock. From downtown, Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Lee's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's rejected. That's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it.
Timeout. Timeout.
We'll call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Mitchell's checked in.
A.J. Mitchell. Give it up for the dancing machine mascot, Grizz.
Just 4 to shoot. Williams passes to Holmgren and stolen by Jackson. Pass to Lee. Here's the 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Now Junior. Holmgren finds Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. Wing shot on the way. It's rebounded by Memphis.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 15-3 run.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. And a big finish by Holmgren.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
Grizzlies trail by 19. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And the basket by Andrews.
He had 3 triples in the first half. 3 more since. That's nothing to shrug at.
Pass to Lee. It's stolen. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that higher difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Now here is Junior. Given 35. Pass to Mitchell. 4 on the clock. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. And it's Holmgren missing.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Here's Lee. 17 points in the game. That shot wide open. Andrews has got 12 points here in the second half.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Pass to Lee. Got a piece of it. With the drive.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Williams on the wing. Screen by Holmgren. Williams passes to Lee. Shot clock at 6. And miss after miss right now.
He had a great first half from three-point range, but hasn't quite gotten his touchback since the break.
Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Here's Lee. And there's Memphis with another bucket.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
Now here's Junior. Jackson outside. There's a screen. Let's go with a 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Lee's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And it's Mitchell penetrating. Outside, Williams. Inside. And he drives in. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Lee. On the wing, SGA. Now Mitchell to the inside. Ooh, poked away. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Andrews. SGA covering. Here's Lee. This one for 3. And the basket by Andrews. Andrews has got 15 points in just the second half. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
Well, another thing to look at is their impressive block numbers. They have not been giving shooters an easy time tonight, knocking away lots of shots.
And so Tuomas Isalo calls a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren. Caruso comes in for Lee, and it's Wallace in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And here are the Grizzlies now, trailing by 4. To the right side. Pass to Andrews. Lets the three fly. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Hartenstein's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Back to Mitchell. And there's the screen. They still need this. And it's the bodyguard with a rebound. Memphis shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. Here's Lee, pass to Andrews. And the three-pointer goes. Andrews has got 18 points now here in the second half.
His points are really adding up from the three-point line. He had 9 from distance in the first half, and he's only getting better.
Williams passes to Caruso. Now Mitchell. Another steal. Pass to Andrews. Connects again from distance.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got 2 guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game. There's a screen to the middle. Here's Caruso. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Well, with his wingspan, Alex Caruso is better than your average guard down low.
Pass to Lee. Here's Andrews. Here's Edey. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3-ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
And here's Mitchell. Williams on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Down low. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Here's Lee. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Grizzlies out in front, up 3. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the 4th quarter. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammates. That's good.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. Taking a look at the Thunder. SGA runs point with Caruso at the 2. Junior, he's out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Mitchell in at the 3. And so it's Memphis with it after the basket by Oklahoma City. Here's Lee. And it's Lee with the rebound. Lee's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
Hartenstein with a screen on Edey. Lee misses.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Now here's Jackson. Here's Jerome. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
Well, don't count on Jackson Jr. for big assist numbers, but he'll make smart passes.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Hartenstein. Hartenstein with a screen on Jackson. Lee misses. Grizzlies lead by 3. Jerome on the wing to the paint.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. plays the game with great instinct, particularly on the defensive end. You can see he learned the game growing up.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses.
Well, you wish he got them all, but at the very least, it's now a 2-possession game.
Gilgeous-Alexander lifting off and hammering it down with all he's got.
Here's Spencer. Pass to Lee. Over Junior. Junior with a block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Junior. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Pass to Spencer. Clock at 6. Here's Lee. Covered by Junior. No good on the 3.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
We're in the 4th quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Look at Shea playing big inside.
A tricky cover. Gilgeous-Alexander is a talented finisher inside.
Here's Lee. The 3 is up. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. To take the lead, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander again. SGA's got 9 points now in the second half. Here's Spencer. SGA covering. Pass to Lee. And here's Jerome. Count it, and the foul.
Basket's good.
It's going to be on Alex Caruso.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
1 shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
Jerome, no good on the free throw. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. SGA passes to Lee. Tough touch off the glass. Lee's got 37.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Here's Spencer. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Pass to Lee. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it.
Now, he hasn't been great this quarter. The coaches need to try to figure out a way to get him going.
Junior outside. And it's Lee with the rebound. Lee's got rebound number 8 now. Down low. Oh, he jams it straight down.
Well, once Edey gets the ball that close to the basket, it's too late, even against the best defense.
And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. They've allowed just 7 points here in the 4th. Looking to end this close now. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. focused on finishing firm at the rim. Now here's Junior.
Memphis foul. Third personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Oklahoma City. Lee taking 2 shots.
2 shots. Last on the first.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Junior.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Pass to Lee.
And there's just 1 foul now away from the penalty.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's Spencer. 6 on the shot clock. Jerome against Caruso. Jerome, no good. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. And the basket by Lee.
And he was hot from 3 to start this game. That's his first since halftime.
Pass to Lee. Over Junior. Trying to bank it in, but it misses. Thunder leading by 3. To the middle. Junior throws it down.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Here's Lee. He's guarded by Caruso, and they get it. Lee misses. Pass to Spencer. Back to Lee. Second shot opportunity, and he takes it up and lays it in. Lee's got 4 points this quarter.
Before that bucket, what a disaster this fourth quarter has been for him. Just 2 of 9 from the field.
Outside, SGA. Three-pointer, no good. Grizzlies trail by 3. From deep three-point land. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Lee's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Caruso outside. Outside Mitchell. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Caruso. Jerome grabs the miss. Memphis has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Now here's Edey. Inside. Here's Lee. Oh, it's been a while, but he finally gets one to go. And it's now only a 1-point Thunder lead.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific mood right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running 6 for him. Sometimes he speeds up on you a little too much. 2 teammates not on the same wavelength there.
So for Oklahoma City, Holmgren, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Jalen Williams comes in for Mitchell. And it's Dort in for Caruso. Here's Andrews. Pass to the bodyguard. Here's Lee. Out to the wing. Takes it inside. And he breaks it down with a two-handed jam. Neither team able to take a hold of this game.
Yeah, it's a bit of tight one. Numerous lead changes, very competitive.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Lee. To win the cold spell. Memphis with a rebound.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Oh, stolen by Junior.
After just 1 turnover in the first half, he just keeps giving it away here in the second. You cannot keep making these careless mistakes.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Here's Lee.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning for all the charge.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. He was very passionately telling his team, don't give them an inch when they have the ball. This game is going to come down to defense. I need you guys to work hard and close this one out. Guys?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Oklahoma City has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth.
Yes, sir! We credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Grizzlies trail by 3. Jackson outside. The 10-footer. Oh, he nailed the jumper.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Yet another steal from him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love him.
Booyah! He sinks the triple.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
Here's Holmgren. And stolen by Jackson. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
2 shots. Foul. Elbow. 2.
At the line for the Grizzlies.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Drops the first one. And that makes it a 3-point lead. So both free throws good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, this is what he does. When you need him to come through, he answers the call.
1:37 left to play in the fourth. And here's Memphis now. They're on a 13-4 run. And he slams it down.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Thunder trail by 6. Here's Holmgren. Holmgren for 2.
These moments are important for Holmgren's development. He needs to keep sinking those big-time shots.
Here's Andrews. Dort defending. There's 57 seconds left in the game. 5 on the clock. Here's Lee. Covered by Junior.
Oh, he's been doing everything. Hitting the boards. Huge game for him thus far.
SGA. Down goes the jumper.
Oh, whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Here's Andrews. Jackson outside. Takes a three.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
Searching for a fast bucket and a way to stretch things out.
Yeah, and then they have to foul quickly and hope for some misses at the line.
You must commit a definitely at home. Let's see what you got.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The D's right on him. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Third personal foul. Team is in the position. At the line for Memphis. Number 9. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 7-point game.
Taking care of business at the line, converting on all those free throws helps them build this lead.
Memphis wins it. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. They really kept this team's energy high.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave, we present our player of the game.